Well, well, well. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Apparently those rumours were real. It turns out. Now, I want to know who the hell is spoiling all of these leaks, man. It seems like almost every game. Like if these leaks just like continue, I don't know what else they could show us. Because it's like, well, everything's been leaked. Like, what more else is there to announce now? If these leaks keep continuing, I don't know. Apparently, someone doesn't know how to shut their mouths, do they? They just loose lips, mate. They can't seem to keep their mouths shut or nothing. But anyways, yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's been confirmed. Ubisoft posted, or I should say, Assassin's Creed Twitter or whatever. They posted their little 5 second, what was it? A 5 second trailer of a Spartan. Oh, sorry, not a Spartan, like a Centurion soldier kicking another Centurion soldier off a cliff, off a rock. I'm sure you've already seen it. Um, I mean, it's just a teaser trailer. There's really nothing else much to say, other than I believe it's going to be set in Greece and that. Now, okay, look. First off, I just want to say that I am a big fan of Assassin's Creed. Big fan. Played all of them and beaten all of them except for Rogue and Liberations. Those are the only two I haven't quite gotten around to. But now, for me, right, with this Odyssey, I know we haven't seen anything yet, and I'm looking forward to this year's E3, and I'm interested to see what Ubisoft is showing. But for me, right, the rumours are that Odyssey will be releasing this year. Now, I don't mind Odyssey. I don't mind the time frame. It looks like it probably is going to be a sequel to Origins, maybe. But then there are other rumours that it may actually be a prequel to Origins. So I'm not actually too sure. We'll have to just wait and see for more information. But for me, right, if they were going to release Odyssey, I for me personally, I think 2019 or 2020. For me, because for me, I thought Origins was a great experience, and I thought, and the game satisfied me for last year, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Origins. I mean, I liked its combat. I appreciated sort of what they were trying to do, although the stealth is it's like nearly not really here. You can hide in bushes and that, but the social stealth and all, they've pretty much taken all of it out, and they've focused more on combat for Origins rather than the stealth. And I think Odyssey might be the same thing, where combat is more the focus and stealth is an option but not a necessity. Yeah, which is the only downside. I would like for them to make a stealth based, like in Assassin's Creed, where stealth is, you know, utilized more, and where there's sticky cover and social stealth, hide in crowds. Excuse me, and that. But yeah, with this Odyssey, I wouldn't mind if it came out 2019, 2020. I think that'll be fine for me. But the rumor is apparently that Odyssey's going to be releasing this year. I heard first it was going to be October, but since Red Dead's going to be releasing in October, they pushed it to November. So I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this rumor is fake or whatever. I'm not too sure, but that's what I heard. And if Odyssey does happen to release this year, I mean, I still think that's too soon. Because for me, I have beaten Origins, but I wouldn't mind going and playing through the two DLC missions, the DLC campaign DLC things. What was it? The hidden ones and that Pharaoh one. I wouldn't mind going back and playing that, but I've been waiting for a price drop, especially with the season pass. I've been waiting for the season pass to come to sort of drop in price, but that hasn't, and it stayed the same price since it launched. Pretty much since the game launched, it's been 63, 64 bucks, and I just haven't quite gotten around to getting the DLCs, to get the season pass. So I might just go ahead and play these the campaign DLC missions, whatever. For me, I think it's too soon. If Odyssey does happen to release this year, I think next year or 2020 is fine. I think Origins was satisfying, and I don't mind for them to skip this year. And to be quite honest, right, I don't know if anyone remembers, but Ubisoft have already released an Assassin's Creed game, believe it or not. And that game is Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. I believe that came out this year, May. Hang on, January, February, March, May or April. It was around there. But that to me, that's the Assassin's Creed game that they've released. For me, I think even though Rogue is a remastered, I still consider that to be a release. An Assassin's Creed release game. So technically, the way that I see it, they've already released their Assassin's Creed game for the year, and that's Rogue Remastered. So for them to then release another game, Odyssey, the same year, that's two Assassin's Creed games. I know Rogue is a remastered, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a release. That's how I see Rogue Remastered. Even though it's an old game, I still consider that to be an Assassin's Creed release and a release title, whatever, for this year. I consider that to be the Assassin's Creed game for 2018. It's Rogue Remastered. So I don't know if there's any need to release Odyssey this year. I think they should just save it for next year or 2020. I'd be absolutely fine with that. There's really no need, and this is coming from a big fan, there's really no need. There's no need to release an Assassin's Creed game every year. I don't think Origins was really good, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people that are still playing through the game. And again, with these releases, I mean, how are new fans, or how is Ubisoft supposed to bring in new fans if they keep pushing out Assassin's Creed games every year? How are people supposed to keep up? And that's how I feel most people feel. It's like, I want to play Assassin's Creed, but I can't keep up with the yearly release, so it's just like, so they've sort of passed on the whole franchise, which is fair enough, which is a fair enough reason to sort of put down Assassin's Creed as a franchise, just because they keep releasing one every year and they can't keep up, which is fine, which is understandable, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, Ubisoft could just keep it as just keep a year gap at least between each new Assassin's Creed release. That's how I see it. But I don't think Ubisoft are wanting that. They've had their 1 year break, and for me it seems like they're ready to just rip and just to push out all these Assassin's Creed games. They've had their year break, now they're ready to just go hundy and release an Assassin's Creed game after year after year after year. That's just how I see it. But yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we'll have to wait to see if there's any more information. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my 2 cents. I'll probably make another video when we have some more information, but that's just my 2 cents. I'd rather Odyssey be a 2019 release. I think that's cool, because Assassin's Creed Rogue is this year's Assassin's Creed game, so there's really no need to release 2 Assassin's Creed games in the same bloody year. But I don't, I don't know. What do you fellas think? That's me. Be safe, everyone. Keep gaming. Look after one another, and I'll catch you fellas up in my next video. Peace.